welcome to the Imperfect channel, where we do everything imperfectly and we don't care, because fuck being perfect. Okay, so we're going to take some clearing breaths, kind of like set the space, feel ourselves, get into what we're doing. So you're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale it as a big sigh out of the mouth. Okay, so we're going to do 3 like that. Now we're going to start shrugging the shoulders up to the ears as we inhale and letting them drop with, I was going to say a thud, but they're not hitting anything. So we're just going to let them drop on an exhale. So we're going to inhale like this and exhale. Okay, and we're going to do that 10 times. We might lose count, who cares? I don't think I lost count. Okay, now we're going to inhale the arms up overhead and exhale to turn hands into fists and pull them down by the sides, elbows pointing towards the back. We're going to do that 10 times. I think I lost count there, but that's all good. Who cares? Right. You're going to take an inhale and lift the arms up overhead. And then exhale, you're going to let yourself fold forward. Let the arms hang. Let the head hang heavy. Let your shoulders hang heavy. Maybe shake the head no. Nod the head yes. Maybe that makes you feel dizzy. Don't do it. Maybe padding through the legs. Gently stretching one, bending the other, going backwards and forwards. Just try and let yourself be loose and floppy. Have a bend in the knees, wiggle your hips. And take an in breath, come up halfway, and exhale to fold forwards. And see if you folded forward a little bit more than you were before. Maybe seeing if you can gently brush the tips of your toes with your fingertips. Don't worry about it if you're nowhere near them. I have really little arms. My legs are much longer than my arms, so my hands don't always touch them. Inhaling to come up halfway. Exhaling to fold all the way back down. And see if you go a little bit deeper, but no straining, no pressure. You're not trying to get deeper. It's just you're welcoming it if it comes. And on your next inhale, you're inhaling up slowly, really, really gently. And eventually, as your head comes up, your arms then go all the way up to the top. Draw the palms and the energy together. And exhale to bring them down through the center line of your body. And then shake the legs loose. Shake the arms. Whew. So you're going to do some wrist rotations. So you're just literally pushing the wall away in front of you and then rotating the hands. You can rotate them in opposite directions, in the same direction, whatever feels fun. Just make sure whatever direction you do, you also do the other direction. However you do it is up to you. Be free with it. Maybe see if you can wiggle the fingers at the same time as you're rotating the wrists. And then push the wall away. Exhale to put the fingers towards the floor. Inhale to put the fingers up towards the ceiling. Really, really simple. We're just matching our breath to the movement. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. So it will be a fairly fast inhale. Just seeing what you can feel in the wrists, what you can feel in your forearms. This might feel completely pointless. You might be like, why are we doing this? Or your forearms to move my hand. And then just let them all wiggle and wobble. Shake the legs out again. So we're going to come sitting down. We're going to do the same thing with our ankles, just to get that nice and warmed up. So pointing your feet towards me, which is very rude, isn't it? I should move the soles of my feet away. So again, pushing the wall away with the soles of your feet. And exhaling to point the toes. Inhaling to point the toes up to the ceiling. Exhaling to point them. They're not going to go towards the floor, but just wherever they point when you fold the feet down. Just keep doing that for a little bit. And there should be some effort that you're really bringing the toes towards your shin bones and you're really stretching the tops of your feet out as you point the toes away. Not so much that you get a cramp. And again, it's matching the movement to your breath. And then rotating the ankles. And again, it doesn't matter what direction you go, you can do opposite directions. So one foot's going one way, the other foot's going the other way. You can do them pointing and rotating in the same direction, and then the other way. Just make sure you're really giving your ankles a nice little rotation workout. And shake the legs. You're going to inhale the arms up, and exhale to fold forward. Maybe the fingers touch the toes. Maybe you can wrap the fingers around the big toe and hold on to the big toe and give yourself a deeper stretch along the back and on the underside of the legs. Maybe your hands are resting on your calves. It really doesn't matter where you are. What matters is the intention. So you're intentionally, energetically drawing yourself forward and stretching the back, letting the head hang heavy, stretching the backs of the legs, the feet stay engaged. And exhale to let go. Let the legs be floppy and loose, maybe give them a shake. Let the head be floppy and loose, maybe give it a shake. Let the arms be floppy and loose, give them a shake. And then we're going to come back up to standing in any way that feels comfortable for you. And we're going to rotate through the hips. So we're not lifting the foot all the way up, but you're going to come up onto tiptoes and roll the hip out. And as you roll the hip out, you're going to bring the foot back down so it rolls back in. So you're doing this sort of movement. So we're lifting the foot up. It's just to help us gain access to the hip. And then we'll do the other side. So coming up onto tiptoes, pushing the hip out. And as it comes down and back in, your ankle also moves. So your ankles are getting another rotation workout. So we're just stretching into and wiggling all the places that don't often get much attention. But they're really important to everyday movement. And also keeping the energy channels in the body moving. So swap back over to the other hip. So you're inhaling as your hip goes up, and you're exhaling as the hip comes back down. And you'll see that your waist has a little movement as well. Obviously, if you're lifting your hip up, moving it up and down, and then go back to the other side. Might feel really, really weird. But don't worry, lots of things feel weird. Just as long as it doesn't feel painful. And then shake the hips. Okay, now we're going to do circles. So I guess you can imagine that you're drawing with a pencil in between your legs. And you're drawing a big circle. And you can do little circles. And make sure you go in the other direction. Both feet stay flat on the floor. And it's just the waist and the hips that are drawing circles in any way that makes sense for you, go back in the other direction. And one more in the other direction. Oh no, would that make it uneven? I don't know. Yes, it would. So one more in the other direction. And shake them all out, shake the legs, shake the arms. I'm going to take 3 more of those clearing breaths that we started with. So I'm going to inhale through the nose and sigh out of an open mouth. You can bring the arm movements in as well, because that's really nice. It's kind of like you're drawing the air in as you lift the arms up and throwing the air out as you throw your arms back. I just want you to stand here. Don't worry about the way you're standing. Just close down the eyes and just notice what you can feel in your body. Notice how you feel now in comparison to when you started this video. Notice how your breath feels. Is it fast and shallow? Is it deep and slow? Notice your heart rate. Is your heart beating a little faster because of all that movement we've just done? Notice the temperature of your body. Notice the temperature of your body in comparison to the temperature of the world and the room around you. Now notice the quality of the surface that your feet are standing on. Is it hard or soft? Is it lumpy or smooth? Is it scratchy? Is it silky? Is it neither one nor the other? Is it spongy? Is it really firm? And now notice what your shoulders are doing. Are they dropping forward? Are they drooping and rounded? Can you inhale them up and back, imagining there's a penny between your shoulder blades at the back, like they do in Irish dancing? Can you draw your chest forward, out and proud and open? Does that drawing forward movement mean your arms want to come out and open up too? That's always nice. Let your arms move, let your arms be free. You can bring a little sway in, like you're a scarecrow, swaying in the wind. And notice how, in whatever way you're moving your body, how that changes your relationship to your feet and the surface that they're on. Are your feet lifting up, moving around as you move your body? Is all of your foot leaving the ground, or just one part? Is your heel lifting up, or your toes lifting up? What's moving and what's not moving in your body at this precise moment in time? And then just gently coming back to a place of stillness, letting any swaying you might have been doing come to a standstill. And again, we're going to inhale the arms up overhead and exhale to fold forward. Inhaling halfway up and exhaling to fold forward a little bit deeper, making sure there's a little bend in the knees, a little bounce. Again, you can come back to that swaying motion. You can maybe allow the fingertips to trail over the ground as you sway backwards and forwards here. You can go fast or slow. If you're feeling really energized, try to move more slowly to keep you in balance. If you're feeling really lethargic and heavy, try and rock faster, again to keep you balanced. Keep that yin and that yang in a nice, even balance. It's all about balance. Inhaling up halfway, trying to flatten your back. Again, bringing that smile across the chest, opening the collarbones, holding the shoulder blades together, holding that penny in place at the back. Exhaling here with a flat back. And then coming all the way up to standing. Inhaling the arms up overhead. And exhaling to fold forward. Letting the back round. Letting the head hang heavy. Having a little bounce up and down. Maybe your fingertips touch the floor, maybe they don't. There's no pressure, you're not trying to reach anything. Making sure you keep that bend in your knees. And have a little gentle bounce, bounce, bounce. And this time you're going to inhale the arms up overhead and rolling all the way up nice and slow. Bringing the arms all the way up to the top on your inhale. And exhaling to draw the palms together and to draw that energy back down through the centre line of the body. And shake the arms out, shake the legs out. And again, coming back to that feeling of how are you feeling now. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Inhaling to lift the arms up overhead. And this time, I'm going to exhale and step 1 foot forward. Doesn't matter which one. I usually go with the left foot. The left foot is controlled by the right side of the brain, which is the creative side. So I normally go left side first to help stimulate creative flow. So we're in a warrior 1 sort of a shape. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Hopefully you might be feeling a little stretch in the calf of your back leg. And we're just here. And we're just going to enjoy being here. Your feet can be closer together, they can be wider apart, they can be on railroad tracks. Just wherever you're comfortable, wherever's working for your needs. And can you place your shoulders above your hips? Can you place your ears above your shoulders? And just breathe. Notice what it feels like to be in this position, in this body, at this point in time. And stepping the back foot forward, stepping the back foot forward, shake the legs out, noticing how one side feels in comparison to the other. And then we're going to step that same back leg, whichever one you just had at the back, we're going to step that back. So inhaling to lift it up and exhaling to step it back. So you're back in warrior 1 on the same side. How does it feel to step in and out? How does it feel to be here the second time? How does it feel to step back into a place that you just left? Maybe you left with relief. You're like, it's too much, we've been here too long. How does it feel to be made to step back in? Does it feel easier? Does it feel harder? And again, we're going to step forward, shake the legs, shake the hips, shake the shoulders. And yeah, you guessed it, we're going to step back. Last time, 3 times on each side. Maybe see if you can stretch a little deeper. Drop a little lower on the front leg. Step back a little further on the back leg. You know, what's available to your body? Have you created any space from the first time you were here? Have you created more space from the second time you were here? How are your ankles feeling? Do you need to readjust your position so that your ankles are more comfortable? And this time when we inhale, we're going to inhale the front leg up and step it back to meet the back leg. Whee! There we go. And again, shake it all out. This time we're going to inhale the arms up overhead. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the back leg forwards, finally. Second side. So I'm on my right side leg now. I don't know where you're at. You could be on your left leg. You could also be on your right leg. Don't know which leg you chose to go first with, but it doesn't matter. It's your leg, it's your decision. So notice how it feels to be in that pose, this same pose, on a different side. How does this side feel in your body? And we're going to inhale up, and we're going to lift the back foot forward. Shake the leg out. Let go of any tension that might have built up. When you're ready, inhale to lift the leg up. Exhale to step it back. Noticing how it feels, what you're doing with your arms. Are you doing anything with your arms? Are they hanging there? Are they up overhead? Are they down by the sides? How do your legs feel the second time coming into this pose? And we're going to inhale up, step forward, shake the leg out. Inhale to lift your leg up, and exhale to step it back for the final time. So really taking your time to set up this pose for the third and final time. Experimenting with going a little deeper, stretching a little more. Again, it doesn't matter where your feet are or how they are, as long as it's comfortable in your body. The only real general guidance is that the front leg is bent and the back leg, you should be feeling a stretch in your calf. So notice how that felt. Step in, in again. And remembering that as we step out this final time, we're shifting our weight to the back leg, we're inhaling the front leg up, and then stepping back. Shaking it all out. So we're going to come to a downward dog. So we're going to inhale, we're going to step towards the back of our mat. If you have one, I don't, I'm just using my carpet. So I'm going to step to the back of my carpet. I'm going to inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale to fold forwards. And then as you're inhaling, you're going to pad the hands forwards until you've reached some sort of a triangular-ish shape that works for you today. You can step the legs out really long. You can bend into the legs, dropping one heel and then the other a little further. Stretching through the backs of the legs. Noticing what's happening there now. Does that feel quite easy? Does it feel loose? Does it feel tender and sore from being stretched out in a warrior one pose? What's going on in your body? How do your hands feel? How do your wrists feel? Where is the weight balanced? Are you dumping it all in your wrists, or are you trying to balance your weight out over the palms of your hands and spreading the weight through the fingers? And again, just pausing, just breathing, noticing how it feels to be in this position, how it feels to be in this particular body at this particular time. And then exhaling to drop the knees, sitting your bum back on your heels. You can make a pillow with your forearms to let your head rest. And then you're taking a little break in child's pose. Noticing how your breath changes as you're in this place. Now that your belly is being compressed by your knees, how much space is there for your lungs to breathe? Remembering that your lungs are enormous and they run down the back of the body and the sides of the body. But can you send your breath towards the back? Can you breathe out towards the sides of the ribcage? And then very gently and slowly Inhaling to come up to your tabletop. Drawing your belly button in towards your spine. And just pausing, noticing your setup. Can you stretch your balance evenly? Your weight, can you distribute it evenly across your shin bones, your hands, and the tops of your feet? What parts of you are pressing into and pushing the floor away? How active can you make this pose? Are you sort of hanging out, or are you pressing the floor away with the hands? Pressing the floor away with the shin bones and the tops of the feet? Are you fully engaged? And then exhaling to sit the hips back onto the heels. Maybe this time stretching the arms forwards, coming up onto fingertips. Giving a nice stretch along the undersides of the arms. And I'm going to take 3 nice big clearing breaths like we did at the beginning. In through the nose. Out through an open mouth. And on your next inhale, gently stepping the hands back to your tabletop. Again, pressing through the floor. Pressing with the tops of the shin bones, tops of the feet. We're going to inhale one arm up. It doesn't matter which one you start with. I'm going with my left again. We're just seeing what our range of motion is. Bring the hand back down. And inhale that arm up again. So you're twisting the body gently. Noticing where that arm can move to. Exhaling that arm back down and inhaling it up one more time. And this time as we exhale, we're going to thread the needle. So going all the way through. And maybe you can drop the shoulder down to the floor. You don't have to, it's not necessary. But you might feel a deeper stretch if that is available to you. You might already be feeling a stretch so deep that it's not available to you. Bringing that hand back to where it was. And we're going to go to the other side. So again, we're just seeing how far that arm can go up. And exhaling it back down. Inhaling to open your second side up. Noticing what's available, noticing what's stretching, what's moving, and exhaling to bring that arm down. Inhaling to come up one more time, and exhaling to thread the needle. And again, noticing the stretch that is available to you, going as deep as is comfortable, not pushing, not forcing. And inhaling to bring that hand back to your tabletop. We're now going to stretch one leg back. Again, it doesn't matter which. Stretching one leg back. Your toes are curled on the floor, so you're getting a stretch along the sole of the foot. And you're going to drop that knee back down and come to the second side straight away. So we're stretching that leg all the way back, tucking the toes, having them have contact with the floor, making sure that your leg that you're on, like that you're balanced on, that's still bent, that you're pushing in with the shin bone there, just as strongly as you're pushing back with the leg that's outstretched. And we're going to bring that leg back in and come back to the first side. So that's our movement. So following your breath and your rhythm, following what your body needs today. Does it need movement? Does it need long, deep stretching? It's entirely up to you. I'm doing long, deep stretching. That's what my body needs today. You might be cycling through these leg stretches faster than me. So you might need some more pep in your step. And I'm going to do one more long stretch on either side. And you take your time. Do what feels good for you. Remembering that you're pushing the ground away with the hands. You're pushing the ground away with the shin bone. And you're pushing the wall away with your heel of the outstretched leg. Again, if you're swapping sides with me, still maintaining all of that activity. Pressing the floor away with the hands, pressing the floor away with the shin bone, and pressing all away with the heel of the stretched out leg. And then we're going to come and sit. Stretch the legs out in front of you. This time you're going to have them slightly wider apart. You're going to inhale the arms up and exhale to fold forward. If you would like something to hold on to, you can hold on to the shins. If it's available, you can hold on to the toes. So your legs are still active, your upper body's still active, and then you're going to let your head hang heavy. And you'll feel a deeper engagement with a stretch along the spine as your head lets go, as your neck softens. And so noticing where you can soften, where you can let go of, which parts still need to be active, which parts can be soft. And then you're letting go of the legs, letting go of the hands, allowing the arms to flop, maybe giving them a bit of a shake and a wiggle, maybe shaking and wiggling the legs too. And then just allowing your whole body to be soft and floppy in this forward fold. Noticing as you inhale, the body might lift up a little. And as you exhale, the body might sink a little deeper. Noticing the ebb and flow of your breath within your body. Noticing the stretch in the back of the neck. Can you let the head hang a little heavier? Can you let go a little more? Can you sink a little deeper? And very slowly, very gently, stacking one vertebra at a time. Gently, gently, gently lifting the spine back to an upright position. Your neck and your head are the very, very last things to come back up. Taking some breaths as you reach the top. Noticing if you feel dizzy from lifting the head back up too quickly. Just allowing yourself to breathe and reacclimatise to being upright. And we'll take 3 clearing breaths here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to take one leg, doesn't matter which, I'm actually going to go with my right leg this time, and we're going to tuck the heel in towards the groin. We're going to roll over onto it so that our knee is now in the middle of our chest. We're going to tuck and adjust the leg so that the heel is in the crotch, and then you're just going to flop forward. You can make a pillow by stacking both of your fists together, and you can rest your forehead on that. You can make a pillow by stacking the forearms together, and if neither of those are available to you, you can just have the hands resting on the floor and the head hanging heavy. Making sure that your back knee is comfortable. You might want to put some extra padding underneath your knee if you have sensitive knees or have any issues or injuries. Just taking your time to set yourself up comfortably. We'll Be here for a few more moments, giving yourself time to let go, to let the head hang heavy. Maybe you don't need a pillow for your forehead at all. Maybe your head comes almost all the way to the ground. Just noticing what's available, noticing what space is there, and gently softening and spreading into that space. And gently letting yourself roll out of this space. Maybe pressing into the hands, stepping the leg back. It's quite an energetic way of doing it. You might find another way of swapping the legs over that's more suitable for you. And again, you're making sure the heel is in the crotch. You're making sure your knee is in the centre of the chest. And then you're flopping forwards. And you're giving yourself time and space to notice how one side feels in comparison to the other. Remembering to put padding under your knee of the stretched out leg. If you've got any injuries or issues or sensitivity in the knees, taking the time to put something soft there. There's no rush. Giving yourself permission to be comfortable. Letting your head hang heavy. Letting your shoulders be soft. Allowing your whole body to let go and sink and soften into this position. And gently, softly rolling out. Rolling all the way onto your back. Stretching your legs out long. Maybe taking the time to put a bolster, a cushion. I'm going to use a rolled up yoga mat. Putting something under your knees. Taking that a little bit of pressure off of your low spine. Making sure your back is flat. Stretching your arms out wide. Maybe giving yourself a final little shake, final little flop. Taking one last big clearing breath in through the nose. Allowing your body and your mind to soften and settle into this Shavasana. Remembering that Shavasana is a place to let the practice die, to let go of everything that you did in it. Allowing your feet to be soft, softening the ankles, softening the lower legs, softening the knees, softening the thighs, allowing your hips to be soft and to let go. Softening your tummy, softening the whole length of your spine, softening the rib cage, softening the chest, letting go of your fingers, allowing the hands to be soft, softening the wrists, the forearms, the elbows, the upper arms, letting go of the shoulders, softening through the whole of the neck, softening your jawbone, softening the lips, the cheekbones, the space between the eyebrows, softening and letting go of the whole face. And slowly, very gently starting to breathe life back into the body. Breathing into the fingers and toes, stretching them, making small movements, maybe wiggling, maybe rotating the hands around the wrists, the feet around the ankles. Maybe taking a full body stretch with the arms pushing overhead, the feet pushing away at the other end. And very gently tucking the knees in towards the chest, wrapping your arms around the shin bones, giving yourself a little hug, a squeeze, a rock from side to side. And then bringing the soles of the feet and the palms of the hands together overhead. Gently beginning to rub. Energy, awakening the body, and tucking the hands behind the knees, and rocking and rolling along the whole length of the spine. And eventually rocking up to a comfortable seated place, whatever that looks like for you. Cross-legged, legs out long, sitting on a prop, sitting on a chair. Wherever you are, placing your hands on your knees, palms face down, grounding into yourself, connecting with your energy center. And noticing how you feel now in comparison to when you started this video. taking one last clearing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And bowing your head to your heart, and thanks and gratitude to your body and all that they do for you. Picturing yourself in complete health and happiness, and taking that feeling with you throughout the rest of your day and the rest of your week. And gently coming back into yourself, coming back into your room, the space that you're practicing in. Hello, Monsieur Cuddles. This is Monsieur Cuddles. He's a little stray kitten that followed me home a year ago. He's a very happy boy now. So bringing your attention back into your space, what's happening in your room, what's happening outside your room. Gently stretching yourself and coming back. Thinking about having a nice cup of herbal tea, some water, and taking hopefully a feeling of peace and relaxation with you for the rest of your day. Thank you for practicing. Bye.